everybody, welcome back to another Wattpad book club reading. I'm your host, Phoenix, and today I got my lovely friend over here. I got Joline, who screamed right before this and made me feel like she was in danger. Almost threw me off. It was right before I pressed it, too.
I had to throw you off your rhythm.
You did make me forget my line.
You're welcome, I got you.
I was gonna revert back to that Jim Bop one. It was like, what's up, my guys, gals, and dudes?
No.
Guys,
I forgot, and then you did it last time, and I was like, I literally don't even know how to describe it.
You were
the expression I made.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Exactly.
Speaking of women too stunned to speak, we're reading Sanji today. You know how it is.
Love it.
Yeah, a sad day.
That's the last one.
Yeah. We only had sex with him once. How could we let this happen? Come on, I'm right. You know I'm right.
I mean, you know what? If that's
my takeaway. Should have. It's like a 9 out of 10. Should have had more sex scenes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I sound like every single, book talk girly that, recommends, a spicy book, but, yeah, it was good, but, should have had more, gunplay, you know?
Gunplay is wild.
What the fuck did you send me?
You mentioned it, so I had to look for it for you.
Dude, you a real one? You're the only one in my corner?
Look, I have to support you. You're right and wrong. I'm coming to terms with it, you know?
Thank you.
I thought back and I just keep trying to fight you on your taste. And it's like, no, Jolene, you gotta be supportive.
Yeah. You guys stop hitting me with you can make a difference.
You can make a difference.
You can make it right. Oh, thank you. For out of context, I said before this, because I had a Vox body pillow right now. Vox cover, of course, and I said I would kill for a Terror one, and then Joline just fucking found one for me. So that's where my paycheck next week's going.
Whew.
Alright, Sanji. Alright. I love him so much. He's just Terror in a different font. Actually, no, Terror is just Sanji in a different font, so it works out. Is that the next? Should I just collect body pillows?
Oh god, how many would you have? So you'd have one for Vox, and then you'd have one for Mr. Puzzles.
Yeah.
Would you get one for Law?
I don't know. It feels weird, liking him because my friend cosplays him.
Yeah.
I can't be down bad and look that
man
in the eyes.
You can't be down bad anymore?
Not for that man, though. It's hard to look someone in the eyes and say, yes, that specific character that you cosplay, I would do diabolical things to. It's hard to look a man in the eye and say that.
That's crazy.
Info, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. No one tell him this during the podcast episodes, please.
Is he joining us tomorrow?
Yes, he's joining us tomorrow. Don't say anything.
Look, my mountain lips are sealed.
Yeah. You're gonna offhandedly mention
I'm gonna text you during the podcast. I'm gonna be like,
we're gonna be talking about our summer plans and then what we did during the summer. And you're like, yeah, at GalaxyCon we saw a lot of Law cosplayers.
Yeah, diabolical, right?
Yeah. Some really good ones. Phoenix, what did you think about those? Oh god, alright. Let me find my coin. I found it. Do you want to be heads or tails to read first?
Head.
Okay. I forgot
I'm well decided.
Okay, I have to read.
You have to read?
Yeah, it didn't even flip at all. It just landed flat down on the paper.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The universe knew it was my last time with this man. Before everything went downhill. I'm gonna say it now. If we finish this book and I'm like, wow, this was absolutely amazing, and then we spin the wheel and it's sold to a gang leader, I will end the video. I will end it right there.
And then it's what?
If it lands on sold to a gang leader, I will just end the episode without an outro, without anything. We will just cry.
Just abrupt.
Yeah,
Love
abrupt end. As soon as it lands on it, you just hear me go, alright, and that's it, and then just cut. Alright. Oh yeah, just a refreshment, our name is Cameron Ram. We have short, orange hair, green eyes, our favorite color is emerald, we have a tan, and our favorite food is Chick-fil-A sauce. Alright. God, everyone's on the same page.
Woo.
You knew you weren't made to do things like that, but you really wanted to do a surprise thing for Sanji. Cooking wasn't your forte, and still, you wanted to do something he enjoyed with all of his heart. You even had to look for plenty of recipes that would have worked better for inexperienced people like you, and even then, you were struggling a lot. Okay, can we not boil an egg? Can we not boil water? Can we...
I feel like we don't have to. We could make something nice for him, you know?
Can we operate a microwave?
Precisely.
Finding a good recipe enough worthy of Sanji's mouth was already hard enough. I know a thing that we have...
Yeah. That'd be worthy of his mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't require a recipe. God, I'm so funny. It makes me want to merge without looking. Doing it was even worse. You were not only struggling to cut things correctly, but had burned yourself at least 5 times because of unfamiliar stove. Okay, all stoves are the same. It's either gas or electric. That's all that is different. Having some time to the beach with Sanji has been fantastic. Having a chance for you to do the surprise dinner was beyond impossible because of how close Sanji was at all times. Just tell him to fuck off. Go to Walmart for 2 hours. Send him on a fucking goose hunt for random shit around the area. He'll be gone for days. Sneaking in the kitchen without being noticed or looked at for an hour for none other than Sanji had proven to be very difficult to pull out. We don't need to pull out. The only thing you managed to get the time was because you had run out of wine for that night, and Sanji had planned to have a small walk on the beach with you after that. So he had excused himself to go to the store as fast as he could to spend every second he could next to you. Oh my god, we'd probably just boiled the egg and be like, I made you a thing!
He'd be so happy.
He would. It wasn't easy after leaving it on the plate and fixing it up a little to make it look very good, or at least decent enough for your eyes. Finally proudly at your job, you cleaned up as fast as you could, leaving the table all set up for dinner, not even caring for the cuts and burn marks in your hands. They did hurt, but the more you thought about it, the less you cared, knowing how much effort Sanji made into all of his plates. It was nothing compared to it. Dear, I'm home. Oh my god, Daddy's home?
Okay.
Sorry, I'll stop being so down bad.
No, I'm all for it. I'm in support of down badness.
Thank you.
Love yourself. You remember?
Believe in yourself. Sanji saying those words made your heart beat fast at the thought of him doing so. Even Sanji himself was surprised and didn't regret a thing as he felt it was right. What's that smell? As soon as he entered the kitchen, confused by the sudden smell of food, which made you sweat as you were sure the surprise was over. What's this, Left? He pointed out the arranged table. Surprise! You left the plate on the table to Sanji's surprise. It took him a full minute to process what had just happened. The smell catching his attention, but your proud smile doing it as well. I wanted to cook for you since you're always doing it for me. I'm not the best chef, but I found this recipe I thought you would like. Sanji's lips cut you short as he couldn't help himself. He had tried so badly when you placed the dish in front of him to not do it, and when you started speaking, his heart bursted out. I love you, he spoke as he held you tightly. You blushed, burying yourself in his chest as he held your hand, making you whimper a little. Just as you noticed the cuts and burns and the little burns in your hands, became worried in less than a second. Cameron, what happened? Let me patch you up. Sorry, saying Cameron, I know it's the girl version. Maybe that prophecy I saw was true, because I saw a thing like the guy that you're dating secretly a femboy. Maybe this was a sign. He ran towards the cabinet looking for the first aid kit that you had brought just in case, not knowing that it would come in handy one day. Sanji, don't worry. I'm fine, really. It's just some cuts. I won't die because of it, you said, trying to ease him down, but he was already treating you like his life depended on it. I can't let you get hurt because of me, he said, making you pout at his exaggerated comment. Thank you. I'll cook for you more often. Just teach me how, he said as he placed the last band-aid on your index nublet. I would love to learn to do things like this for you. He looked at you with puppy eyes. You wanted to do the thing that he... Do the things that he did warmed his heart. He knew you didn't cook, and yet you wanted to learn just for him. Made him feel appreciated in a way he almost never felt, because his family was shit. You can ask me anytime. You know I will always be here for you, he said, kissing your injured hand sweetly before he kissed your forehead. Or you kissed his forehead. My bad. Moments like this only helped you to remind yourself how happy and lucky you felt for having him on your side and vice versa. It was as if you were made for each other, like puzzle pieces that fit just right. I will try not to. And please be honest, you said, offering him a seat. I know if you'll lie, you said, giving him a warning smile that made him gulp. He could see that it was going to be good, but not only by how it looked, but how it smelled, so he trusted you. Because you had put your heart into it, he trusted every bite that he was about to tell was going to be delicious.
And we poisoned him.
You've been poisoned. The antidote is in the bathroom, in a random pill bottle, unlabeled, with 20 other unlabeled pill bottles. Which one will you choose? Like a saw trap?
Stop dying!
I'm sorry. There's hot men in here.
Forgiven.
You look carefully at how he took a piece of the meal, feeling a little anxious but excited nonetheless to see how he thought about it. Cameron, I don't know what you're worried about. It's very good, he said, making your eyes wide, full of happiness. Every single cut and burn had been worth it if he liked it. I would add some more sauce on it, but I'm very surprised. I like it. I loved it, fuck, he said, making you beyond happy. A compliment of food from his behalf was worth 1,000 prizes. I love you, you continued, trying to make your own thing as well, nodding in consent as you entered your mouth happily. It wasn't half bad. But even there, it wasn't compared to anything Sanji did, and you really knew that well. I still have so much to learn. I'll be there every step of the way. He pulled you into his lap, leaving you sitting on it. I promise. Every time I think you couldn't be more perfect, you prove me wrong, you said, laying your head on his chest. I'm really going to miss our alone time here without anyone interrupting us, you said, poking his chest. We'll find a way to come back when we can, love, he says, resting his chin on your head, holding you very tightly. But you can always wear that swimsuit when I visit you. Oh my fucking god. Shit. He said, poking your hips. Oh, you wish. You stopped him from getting a kiss by placing the palm of your hands on his lips, earning a defeated look as he patted at you. Let's go for a walk before he missed the sunset, he reminded him, causing him to shake his head to return to the original plan. You weren't made to do things like that. Cooking wasn't a skill that you even remotely comfortable with, and yet, when you give Sanji your plate and he liked it, you felt though as you can do anything if you did it for this man. Me fucking too, bitch. He made you give all of your accomplished thing. Fuck. He made you give all of you to accomplish things that you usually be scared to do. He made you feel better about yourself. See the best parts of you and the best thing that you could be. I feel like I butchered all of those sentences, and I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
At least you're not like me with a constant struggle, you know.
Joline, you don't have to lie to me. You can read
Dude,
just fine.
I have an ad! That's the struggle I'm talking about.
Okay,
Me and my 40,000 ads.
I was like, Joline, you know how to read.
I mean, sometimes. I can say all the fancy words, but Lord knows I can't read.
I'm still at that 3rd grade reading level.
I'm sure. No. I feel like there's got to be some reading level test online.
Probably. Can you imagine it got worse? They're like, you actually have a kindergarten reading level, and I'm like, fuck.
Oof. I can't. There's no way it could be that bad. I've taught you so many words.
I don't know. I just struggle with pronunciation in both like English and Spanish. It's awful.
Oof. Okay, Pookie. Arriving at your empty apartment wasn't a thing you liked to do anymore. We still pay for our apartment when we can be living with Sanji.
Well, he lives with his dad, so.
Okay, and
I guess I'd do that too. Okay.
yeah. I was like, what do you mean?
What? Well, like it's Zeph's house. It's like that fucking one meme where it's like, what are you laughing at?
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that reminded me of this fucking meme. There's like, has everyone consented? It's like two people saying, I consent, and then some random third party is like, I don't consent. That's Zeph. He doesn't consent to them moving in together.
The reason I was laughing is because you were trying to like stutter out an answer, like, and I literally just mocked you a bit, and then it got real quiet.
No, I sensed something wrong. I'm so glad I was right. Being mocked by my BFF. That's crazy.
Huh?
You heard me.
I didn't hear you, girl, because I'm deaf.
I said, wow, I'm getting mocked by my fucking BFF right now. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure you've done the same. It's okay.
And?
Of course, my apologies. I'm of a lower class. I didn't know.
That's crazy. I am but a mere peasant.
I'm a mere peasant. It's because I
oh my god!
Let me shut my mouth.
I knew what you were gonna say. I knew what you were gonna say.
Let me shut my mouth right now. The silence and stillness of the room made you feel quite down, despite having returned from your trip with Sanji for a couple of days already. Tired. You plumped yourself in bed, reaching for the emptiness of the bed one more time. Having spent so much time with Sanji had really changed your routine, because you somehow expected him to be there all the time, like it had been before. You closed your eyes, trying to imagine him laying next to you, sleeping together like you had done on your trip. It had been such a nice experience that you craved it one more time. But work never goes away, neither for you or Sanji, when Briggs is back at work after taking the little vacation with you. Steph was nice enough to let him leave as soon as he returned. He had been swarmed by so much work that the most you had from him was a couple of night calls and morning messages that went on during the day. If you only knew how much he wanted to see you again, despite the plenty of work his mind always found excuses to think of you. It was impossible to work properly as he also got used to your presence around him. I did not process a word that I just read, and I think it's because we talked about my ability to read.
It's a fucking
it's
placebo.
No, please. Cameron, the voice of Camille made you close your eyes. You knew better to not enter your apartment unless necessary, so when you saw her with a concerned face, you sighed and walked along with her downstairs to see what the problem was. They showed up like this, she said, presenting a couple flowers. Wilted, tilted, and death. Bite marks all over. Plague. I'll have to clean up and restock the whole inventory, he said with a very defeated look. Bite marks? Hold on.
Damn,
she just said plague,
bugs.
like that explains anything. Like, oh, like bugs? Like a plague of bugs?
Maybe. Man, bitch, you better spray that shit with pesticide.
Ooh. Camille knew how to handle the store, but she didn't know how to run it. Call our providers and let them know we found this, and maybe if we find the responsibles from the plague delivery, we could get a discount or something to make up for it. Pretty sure it was Robinsons and Robinsons. The bad ones are all around their delivery. She pointed out, to which she nodded, giving her a chance to solve the problem herself. You really trusted her opinion, and now that you get a better grasp on the store, you knew she'll do a good job. Do that and take the day off, she said, feeling very nice. She'd been working so hard, and especially while you were out, that you thought she really deserved to take some time off. And if you feel like it tomorrow too. We're in a low season either way. But the inventory will take so much time. You don't need help? That surprised you. A couple months ago she would have left without saying anything, but she was really invested this time. I have to do it in a very specific way. Don't worry. He said, reaching for the back where the inventory was. Looking for the area of infection, he sighed, seeing how many pretty flowers had been affected. It was such a shame they would go to waste because you really couldn't use them for anything. Just as you started taking the flowers out, your phone vibrated, making you smile as you hoped for the message of none other than Sanji. So you left everything you were doing to check up on him. But when you turned your phone on, your smile turned to disappointment, into a disappointed face, seeing it wasn't him, but someone else that you still had to talk with. I let him finish late. That message reminded you of the conversation you had with him. Sanji's birthday was coming up. You had really wanted to do something nice for him after all the nice things he's done for you. So you contacted Seth, which was almost impossible for you, as you couldn't just ask Seth for his number. So you had to sneak into Sanji's phone and get it. And him answering to an unknown number happened to be the most almost impossible. But when he finally answered, he realized why he had been called so many times to start with. Just text the old man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just text and then call.
Maybe he's got a landline.
Or call and then text. A landline. But
well,
yeah, if you have a landline, you answer every call.
Yeah.
You don't have to let him go that late. I'm sure we're ready early. You sent a message hoping your little surprise party that you had been organizing would make Sanji happy. You know what I just realized?
Yeah.
We see Reiju for like one little thing and she doesn't come back at all. Like, what was the purpose?
Oh?
Was it just for drama?
Oh, I think it was just for drama.
Was it drama with no substance?
Drama with no substance?
Damn.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, no, my brain feels so more pain. I want to comfort always.
Hold on, it sounds like you are talking in a vacuum right now. What has happened to your audio? What happened?
Hold on.
There you go. You sound way better. It sounded like you were suffocating the microphone.
Oh, wait. Again?
It sounds horrible. Were you eating it?
My bad. No! I had my hand on I rest my hand, like my head in my hand, but instead of like my head being directly in my hand, it's like my headphone in my hand.
Gotcha.
Gosh, I didn't know it'd be that bad. It was tricky doing something behind his back because he's very observant. So you even had to save Zep's contact with Auntie Lena so he wouldn't care about the text if he happened to see them. And as far as Zep told you, Sanji couldn't care less who he texted with, so he was fine on his side. Despite being very demanding, he knew that Zep did everything for Sanji to not only have the best life he could, but that he would be able to chase his dreams and become a great man like he was already. He wished nothing but the best for him, and he wanted the same thing. It had been planned very thoughtfully, as Zep had been in charge of getting everything, while you prepare it for the date. He keeps talking about your trip. I hope you had fun, he said in a rather dry message. That still made you feel very welcomed by him. Zep also liked you a lot, despite not knowing how to cook, and sometimes distracted Sanji. He knew you were a good person, and respected you a lot. Since you had started planning this for Sanji, he found you even more approachable, as she was becoming part of their family already. There's not enough commas in there.
It's okay.
I don't know why my brain can't. Already, despite being not that okay, fuck. I've become illiterate. I literally can't even see right now. How do I make the font bigger? I can't make the font any bigger.
I'm sorry, man. It makes you feel better. You're almost
wait,
at the end.
Thank God. Despite not being that big, they looked after each other. Thanks. I hope one day you get to come with us. It'll be an honor. Zeph chuckled to himself, reading that. What's so funny? Sanji said, noticing the old man who'd been staring at his phone for the last couple minutes. Nothing. Get back to work already. Your smoke break ended like 2 seconds ago, he scolded Sanji. He grunted and cursed under his breath before returning to the kitchen, leaving Zeph to think of how proud he was of him.
Oh my god. Zeph is so proud of him.
Oh, you're so cute! Oh my god, his papa is proud of him!
Oh my god, the most he's ever received from a father figure.
That's crazy!
It is, but it's true. Alright, so sad. This is gonna be the last chapter I read. I thought you were gonna read the last one. A tear. You had never been so nervous to meet Sanji. Not because of him, but because of the party that had been so hard to pull off without Sanji even being suspicious of it. Since it was impossible to pretend you had forgotten about it, you had to improvise another surprise on top of the other surprise to not make him suspicious or break his heart, pretending you didn't know that it was birthday. That would be funny. You could do that to him. Let me know when you're done. You read citing and placing your phone in your purse, preparing yourself not to look as suspicious as possible. You went outside the restaurant for Sanji, who, as soon as he spotted you, ran outside with his stuff ready to go. Don't wait for me outside, dear. You know you can always go in, so I can at least offer you something, he said, holding your hand, but you cut him off with a hug and a tender kiss, smiling gently at him. Happy birthday again, he repeated, as you had been doing all day since you woke up. Ever since you got the chance to text him, called him, sent him flowers, just so he could enjoy his birthday even when he was working all day. Obviously, as part of the plan for him to be home late for the party. Hope you at least had fun working. I had, but now the day's gonna get even better because of you, he said, kissing you all over the face, not feeling like he had enough of you. He really had only been thinking on what you would do together after work. Especially since...
Dude, we're illiterate.
Yeah.
It's okay, Pookie. You're saving us today.
Yeah. I'm taking the fall. I am walking so you can run.
No, you're running so I can, like, briskly walk.
Especially since Zeph had been a little heavy on him as of late. Also part of the plan. I know you must be tired, so let's get something to eat and go home, you said, holding his hand. Your place or mine. Sanji can pass out right there, and then thinking of how much he had been pampering him all day with his message and little gift. Mine, he said, kissing you one more. Zeph said he's gonna be out till Monday, so you can stay over as long as you want, he said, holding you close, as you walked over to your favorite spot to eat. As much as you love Sanji's food, you want him to rest and really enjoy something for himself without doing it himself. That's what you should have cooked for him. Make a fucking egg sandwich. That's what I usually like. His favorite restaurant was very special to him. You had been there with him a couple times, but even then, you always enjoyed how Sanji didn't even look at the menu, knowing every single plate like the back of his hand. Same as always, he says, as he always did whenever he walked in there. You knew very well that he always ordered and had tried long before. Oh fuck. Had tried before along with other dishes. All amazing as always, but you knew that he could still make even greater things. So it was funny how excited he got every time he walked in there. Sanji, you called for him, earning the brightness of smiling from the boy, who seemed to be enjoying himself a lot. I got something for you, you said, looking for something underneath the table. Sanji raised his eyebrow, confused, as he didn't see you carrying anything when his attention was interrupted by the beautiful piece of cake set up by the waiters themselves. Happy birthday, Sanji, you said, pulling out a box from underneath the table while the staff of the restaurant made little confetti rockets explode for Sanji. Oh my god. So fucking cute. You really got me, dear, he said, chuckling. How did you know I would take you here? He said, sincerely amazed by you. What can I say? You said, pushing the box on the table from the half. I am just so in love with you that I just couldn't help it, you said. And you couldn't help but to make that expression that tendered your heart, that one that showed how lost he was on you. I love you, he said 5 times in a row, as he slowly and carefully unwrapped the present. You shouldn't have, dear. All I wanted was you today. Oh shit, I mean, like, we can. Like, it's like stopping it. I am here now. Now open it. You said excitedly as he seemed hesitant to finish unwrapping. But as soon as he did, couldn't help but smile at the elegant and beautiful pair of shoes you got him. Oh my god, you got the 1-2 buckle machine. It was just like his style. Yet something he didn't have. You knew well that he would look amazing wearing them anytime. Do you like them? Of course I do, love. Thank you very much. He reached across the table just to capture your lips, as he really couldn't hold himself back anymore, overwhelmed by you and your care for him. Thank you. Just wait until we get home. Oh my god. Me and fucking YN! You whispered and winked at him, sending shivers down his spine, as he could only dream what you meant by that. And as soon as the food arrived at your plate, you saw the man eat so fast you could have swore he made the food disappear. Bro pulled a Luffy. Little touches here and there were exchanged as you both walked through the streets on your way to Sanji's place. He was eager to get home because of your little insinuation, and as soon as you would love to share a bed with him. It was sadly part of the plan. He would still get it, just not yet. Oh, yeah. I have a bottle I've been saving for this, he whispered in your ear very seductively as he reached for his keys to open the door. The way he did made you wish you hadn't made the plans, as he had you already on his... he had you already on his... Fuck. He made you wish you hadn't made the plan, as he had you already on his knees, just talking to you like that.
That's great.
As he opened the door, the blackness of his place worked well enough to hide all the things you had placed on the house while he was at work. Before the quill reached your hand again, you both entered the place. Lights turned on and revealed the entire staff of the party, with balloons, presents, even more confetti, surprising the heck out of Sanji, who entered very confused and entered a very confusing surprised state. Surprise! You all cheered while Sanji looked at you in search of an answer to a clear question. What's going on? Happy birthday, you said again, making him feeling conflicted. He loved the idea that you had prepared this for him, but at the same time, he felt super for falling so easily for your wings that he didn't even realize it was part of the plan. Don't worry, I have something special for you after that, he whispered, leaving a kiss on his neck very slowly. So he'll...
In front of everyone? That's crazy.
Yeah, we're crazy. We a freak. So he'll know hope was not lost for him. Happy birthday, I guess, Zeph said, throwing Sanji a birthday present, causing him to laugh himself. So you're also on it, old geezer. Sanji felt something different about the situation when he saw you talking kindly and friendly to the party staff, as if you were a part of it. As I can't leave you two alone anymore, you're gonna start plotting against me, he said, chuckling. What can I say, Zeph said, offering him a drink. She had the idea. Of course she did. I'm so upset. Joline, it's the last chapter.
Do you want the last chapter?
No, I shouldn't.
I mean, if you want the last chapter, you can.
No, it's... You deserve it.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm respectful.
I appreciate that. Let me get through this ad.
Is that why you offered?
I was like, I can't. Please let me get through this. Damn, how long is this ad? Oh,
What is
amazing.
the ad for?
It's like the snow one that you shoot polar bears and use their meat to buy
What?
things.
Excuse me? The fuck kind of game is that?
I'll show you. It's kind of popular. Not popular, but I mean, like, hella ads for it a lot. Okay.
I believe you.
I just crossed myself for the ability to read. We'll see if it works. You looked up at the mirror and noticed something was blurry for a second. You tried to focus on your image, and when your eyes actually allowed you to do so, you noticed how bad you looked. You weren't feeling well, but you didn't imagine that you were looking that bad. You shook your head before trying to wash your face to feel better, to no avail. So not ready to give up, Not ready to give up the nice day planned ahead. You took a few pills and hoped that you'd feel better in a couple hours. You kept looking at yourself in the mirror, losing track of time and spacing until your phone began ringing. Hello? You asked, not even having checked up the caller ID before answering, which you would usually do. My love, are you okay? Sanji's voice relaxed you immediately. I don't want to bother you so early, but I just got a little worried that you weren't answering, he said, making you look at the many messages he had sent you over the previous night and morning. You love those, but you'd woken up with the worst headache ever and didn't even remember. Oh, I'm sorry. I woke up a little later. Are you having Are you having a good morning? You asked, trying not to change the subject to not worry him. Yes. Now that I know that you're all right. Yes, he said, sighing in relief. Ah, Jesus Christ! I need new glasses or something. You never failed to answer, and it just caught him by surprise that you didn't this morning. I'm excited about later. I'm sure you're going to love it there, I promise. It took you a whole minute to remember what you were doing, going out, where you were going out later, your head spinning still. Me too. I heard it's lovely there this time of year, and you said, trying to hide that you were quite dizzy, slowly laying down to calm that head of yours. You really wish the pills would make you feel better by the time Sanji will pick you up. I have to have something done, love. I'll call you later, alright? You said, trying to be as nice as possible. Of course, darling. Let me know when you're ready so I can pick you up, he said as you come to respond. I'll see you later, beautiful. See you See you, handsome, you said. I'm fucking dying. You said, hanging up, trying to get yourself to calm down. You got some tea, some soup, and started getting ready for the date with Sanji. For a date Sanji had been planning for quite some time. Ever since his birthday, he had been wanting to take you to this place known for their amazing views in the spring. You didn't expect to feel this bad on such a lovely day. As soon as you felt a little better, you got ready and cleaned any evidence of your sickness because you knew how Sanji was. He would cancel the date. He would cancel the date, and he was so excited for it, and that you couldn't let him lose it. You could handle it. You were strong, and you could make an effort just for him, thinking about how many he did for you. And then the moment of truth came when he arrived. He looked a little suspicious when he first saw you, but you gave him your best smile and the tightest hug, which melted him down like an ice cream on a hot day. I missed you, my prince, he said, making his heart go over 100 miles per hour. Ready? Always, he said, walking you to the car Zeph had let him borrow. He had been worried about you all day because you seemed a little off, but even if he was still suspicious, your words comforted him enough to allow the trip to continue. He had big plans for it. If something changed, he would return immediately just to make sure you were okay. Despite not talking much during the trip, you did feel a little better, and Sanji could see your attitude improving, which he was very glad of. He really wanted everything to be perfect for you. And it was because as soon as you arrived, you realized how much you had underestimated the pictures on Google about the place. Sanji, look at this, he said, looking at the amazing flower fields that covered everything around you. Flowers from every color, shape, and smell surrounded you, and somehow you were surprised you two were the only ones around, despite having heard the place was quite visited once. Was fuck. Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah.
I never sold a single one of them. He said, kneeling down to see them up close. I'm glad you like them. I figured you would. I figured you would like the view just as much as I do. He said, spinning you around, which undid everything the medicine had worked, when making you all dizzy again. You tried your best to remain calm and pretend holding on to Sanji even more. Do you mind following me around? He said in a very sweet voice. Of course, he said, holding onto his hand as you walked to the greenhouse, not too far from the flower field. The more you approached it, you noticed how decorated it was. Inside a table was set up just for the occasion. Then you realized he had been planning this for a really long time. Sanji, this is beautiful, he said, trying to focus on staying there. I realized there's no better place for us to dine. Slow music played, making the ambient more romantic. And as you took Sanji's hand to support you, he slowly swung you around to the rhythm. He was so lost in you that he was definitely confusing your dizziness with the look that you gave him whenever you were lost in his eyes. His whole body tensed when you laid your head on his chest to support yourself more, as your head seemed to be spinning more, and your view becoming more blurry. Cameron, I wanted to ask you something, he said as you both kept swooning. Maybe ever since I realized how in love with you I am. Which was not long since I met you. Because you make me feel like no one has ever done before. You were the light in my night and the sun on those dark days, and call me selfish, but I want to feel like that every day of my life. Lucky to be always next to you. You heard him and knew you had to say something. Not because you were against what he said, but because you were sure you were about to drop any second now. Sanji, he dropped down in front of you and he was about to take the box out of his jacket when your body leaned to the side. Sanji, it took him a second to realize what was happening. Just managing to catch you in time before your feverish form almost hit the ground. Cameron, you're burning, he said, yelling for someone to come over. The people that had helped him set everything up. I'm so sorry. If only I knew, I wouldn't have. Your weak hand reached his cheek. I'm sorry I lied. I'm not feeling well, he said as he held you very tight. He understood immediately what you had done, and knowing how bad you felt, he kissed your hand, reassuring you. I'll take care of you, love. Don't worry about a thing. And that's it. That's the end.
Yeah, that's the end.
It says to be continued, and then it never updated.
They never finished it. My headcanon is that he got better. Our OC got better in the hospital, and then like they talked about it, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry again." And then you know what? They proposed, and he like finishes doing his proposal in the hospital. It's all romantic as shit. That's my headcanon.
That's crazy. That was 3 years ago.
I know.
Dude, what if she's pregnant? Morning sickness.
What? No, don't put
See,
that.
They've done it so canonically.
With protection.
With protection.
Don't put that bad aura around me. Those bad vibes.
Around you.
I
put it on Cameron.
I hate those fucking fanfics so much that ends with the character being pregnant. I hate it. I hate it so much.
We're reading Soul to a Gang Leader. You said this was a really good fic. You said this was a really good fic in middle school.
Yeah, I was in middle school, and Little Phoenix had shitty tastes and didn't know what certain things were. Okay.
You didn't understand pregnancy.
Yeah, you know if I fucking simping tier list, you know who's at the bottom of that shit. Yeah, that was Sanji book. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's over. I wish that we could have seen it continued, but...
Yeah, me too. They did other ones, like, they did 3 books ahead of time, which was, unfortunately, a Doflamingo one, the Law one, and then a Zora one. And then there's 3 other ones. They had an Ace one, a Kid one, and then a Sanji one. That all have the same problem with it. They're just 1 chapter away from being complete. They never finish them. And the Ace one is really good.
And which one's really good?
The Ace one from the 3. The Ace one's actually pretty good.
God.
Yeah, you should read it. I know you only do complete stories.
Look, I don't want to torture myself. I may not deserve a lot, but I deserve at least a complete story.
I know. But that's the fun. You can make your own headcanon about how the ending was and gaslight yourself into thinking it's the real ending.
Oh my god.
That's what I did, and I'm fine. I'm peachy. You want to spin the wheel?
Yes, I'm ready to spin wheels.
Alright, poggers.
We've been. I literally had to take off my glasses, hold my phone about 2 inches from my face, and then cover one eye for I could see the text even remotely.
That's crazy.
I'm so fucking blind. Okay.
Right. I love Joline wheel. Oh wait, I gotta...
Oh, remove Sanji X reader.
Moment of silence.
I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. Wait.
Alright, Baoiji it is.
Wow.
I can't believe Baoiji's on the wheel twice. That's crazy.
No, it's not.
Basically
What
it
do
is.
you mean? I kind of look. I want Baoiji. I just realized it says Polyuric instead of Polytrix. You're at the T.
Oh damn! Looks like we gotta respin.
No. I mean, I want to see what it would land on, because I feel like I don't know. I'm kind of torn between Baoiji and Polytrix.
Ooh, you want me to spin a separate wheel for those two?
No. I want you to spin this again just to see what it would land on. This is a freebie spin.
Alright.
It's just for inspiration, essentially.
Wow. The universe. The fucking universe hates me.
That's so fucking crazy. Oh, I guess.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. As you're tucking your hair behind your ear, I guess we'll read it.
I mean, if that's what the world wants.
Yeah. It would be funny if it just said my choice. I'm like, shit. I guess we're picking something.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I want Baoiji or Polytrix.
You just heard the wheel.
Look, it's my choice. Are you spinning again?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Just to see what it would be.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, that's insane. That's insane.
It's a sign from the universe, Joline.
Like, literally, that's so crazy. I guess we're reading Baoiji.
Yeah, the universe
Not even my choice, it's universe choice.
The universe said you're gonna sit down and eat your vegetables.
I
right?
am the universe. You know, that is true. Very much eat vegetables.
Yeah.
What?
The vegetables in
I'm
question.
so excited. I'm so excited.
I know you are.
How far are we gonna get in Baoiji?
I don't know. They're heading to the fucking desert.
Sarasaland.
Yeah, Sarasaland. Sarasaland.
But some stuff happened in Sarasaland.
Yeah, then stuff happened between Peach and stuff. I don't fucking know anymore, man.
I'm a little nervous. But yeah.
I keep getting distracted because I can see a little bit of our chat together and I just see this goddamn bodybuilder.
In my brain, I thought you were gonna mention the Empreg.
No, thank God. Thank God it's not on my fucking...
Sadly.
I swear if you send me that... Joline, you're getting quiet.
No, I'm just
Joline,
looking at it.
You're looking at the Empreg?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Empreg. It's supposed to be like a shaker charm.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
Not us. They made the shaker charm.
But you sent it to me.
You mentioned Vox Empreg. And I had to look it up. I had to look that up on my internet.
You know what I've seen fucking comics of fucking Alistair and Preg, and it's Vox is the dad. I fucking kid you not. And I'm like, why do I keep getting these? I don't like reading these.
He like Empreg?
Huh?
Hmm?
No!
Hmm?
Dude, I hate it when fanfictions end with pregnancy. You really think I want to see a
I
man
know, but
pregnant?
that's fan fiction.
Oh my fucking god. We're ending the episode. thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Jolene, stop it. Don't make me get the spray bottle.
That is crazy!
What, spraying you?
Yeah. Like I'm like some dog or something.
That's crazy. Hey, fucking, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Something, you know, is this racially motivated?
No! Don't you dare go there.
It's a weird thing.
You scare me, man.
You know what? I think that's for the best.
Yeah.
Well, bye!
Yeah, on screen's a playlist. On screen's the last episode up here. Jolene, say your final words.
My final words.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know what your final words are.
I don't know. When the gun goes off, I don't want to know. I don't want to know that my words are my last.
That's kind of poetic.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.